Hi, I am Dr. Doretha Allen, and I am a nationally board certified teacher, literacy, reading language arts, early to middle childhood. And I was born and raised in Dallas, Texas, and I am public school proud. I went away to college, graduated school, and started teaching in Minnesota, but ultimately I returned to the very neighborhood I grew up in and continued my teaching. 25 years later, I have worked K-12, teaching, being an instructional coach on a single campus, and then moved into central staff where I supported 15 campuses as a meta literacy coach of coaches. I also supported administrators and groomed them in literacy. I did that for the last 10 years. During that time, I was so taken that I did return back to graduate school and worked on my doctorate and completed that in instructional coaching. This work of coaching and building the capacity of others, it really brings me joy. The Edifying Teachers community of support framework resonates with me because I found the entire video to be accurate and relevant to my own experience, being validated, building, having my content knowledge built, shining a light on what I do well, speaking to me, being corrected in a fashion where truth was wrapped in love to grow me for my students' sake, because all eyes are watching and I am the role model. Those things were impressed upon me by my community of support. And so my lived experience across everything is deeply rooted in the power of relationships. It is how I center all aspects of my life, professionally and personally. This can't be underscored or highlighted enough for me, that building relationships is the center of everything for me. Building relationships and building capacity, it is what I do. Black and brown kids are in a foot race, and they are often behind, and teachers who can bring them, who can teach at high levels are the ones who close the gap. When I help mentor, coach a teacher to become better, it impacts their students for that year. However, I recognize that it helps all their students for the rest of their career. Not to mention the teacher next door, the teacher down the hall, that they will have those conversations with, and it will grow those teachers as well. And so then those teachers are impacted. So I view this work as culture shifting, and this is my why. My approach to mentoring and coaching is that I build relationships, and I start off by sharing about myself. I understand that people like to talk about themselves, and they don't shy away from when the light is on them, but I open a door and I till the soil to have that be very easy by sharing about myself first, and then praising what I see in the other person. I am generally curious about others, and I lean in to learn about them from an authentic place. I discover what is important to them and what goals they have for themselves. Then with them, chart a path to achieve those goals with clear expectations about how I will support them reaching their stated and sometimes unstated goals. The most important principle for me when it comes to mentoring, coaching, or teaching is trust. Developing their trust in me by keeping my word at every opportunity, and my trust in them by making it easy for them to honor their word with clear expectations and support. I believe mentees, students, people learn in different ways, and it's my charge as the leader to find the way that they learn and teach them in that manner to ensure that they are successful. My approach to mentoring, coaching, and teaching reflects my values in that I value voice, I value choice, and I value preparedness. This all comes through in the way that I mentor, coach, and teach. I prepare to create the experience that I want those in my charge to have. I value all of these things for myself and work hard to create an atmosphere for those that I work with. It's who I am. If I want to hear people's voice and to speak up, then I ask the questions and create the situations where they have to speak up and share their voice. I will improve my mentees' self-efficacy by tapping into what they value, their self-identified goals, stated and unstated, and I will discover that through questioning and praising what they are doing well. I believe that actively working to improve their self-efficacy, and I am cultivating their sense of belonging and community when I do that.